Hi everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. Today's episode is all about social events, how to invite friends, make plans, and discuss various activities. We've got a lot to cover, so stay tuned until the end for an engaging vocabulary review and a comprehensive grammar lesson.
That's right, Clara. We'll be talking about different types of invitations and planning strategies. Let's start with formal events. Clara, if you were hosting a formal dinner, what would be your approach to inviting someone?
For a formal dinner, I'd say something like, "Dear friend's name, I am pleased to invite you to a formal dinner at my home this Saturday at 7 p.m. We'll have a gourmet meal and an opportunity to catch up. I hope you can join us. Please confirm your attendance at your earliest convenience."
That's a very classy invitation. Now, if you were inviting someone to a more relaxed gathering, like a movie night, how would you word it?
For a movie night, I'd say, "Hi, friend's name. We're having a movie night at my place this Friday at 8 p.m. We'll be watching a new release and providing popcorn and snacks. It'll be a fun and laid-back evening. Would you like to come?"
Perfect. When it comes to planning, details are crucial. If you were organising a weekend getaway, how would you handle the arrangements?
I'd say, "I'm planning a weekend trip to the mountains. We could leave on Saturday morning and return on Sunday evening. I'm considering renting a cozy cabin. What do you all think? Any preferences or suggestions for activities?"
That sounds like a fantastic plan. If your friends suggest bringing something or making changes, how would you respond?
I'd say, "Those are great suggestions. If you could bring some board games or your favourite music, that would be awesome. And if you have any dietary restrictions or special requests for the cabin, let me know so I can make arrangements."
Now let's discuss the process of confirming plans. How would you handle it if someone hesitates to commit to an event?
If someone is unsure, I'd say, "No worries if you can't make it this time. Maybe we can plan something else soon. Just let me know when you're free."
Absolutely. Flexibility is key. Let's dive into some more scenarios. What about organising a surprise party? How would you go about that?
For a surprise party, I'd say, "Hi, friend's name. We're throwing a surprise party for guest of honour's name this Saturday at 6 p.m. It's going to be a surprise, so please keep it confidential. We'll have dinner and games. Can you make it? Let me know if you can bring anything."
Surprises are always fun. Now let's talk about discussing events with your friends. How do you approach the topic of who's bringing what to a potluck?
I'd say, "We're having a potluck dinner next weekend. Could you let me know what dish you'd like to bring? It can be anything you're good at cooking. Also, if you have any preferences for the theme or any dietary restrictions, please let me know."
Great approach. It's always good to have clear communication. Let's shift gears and talk about more casual plans. How would you invite someone for a coffee chat?
I'd say, "Hey, friend's name, I'm free for a coffee catch-up this Wednesday afternoon. How about meeting at our favourite cafe at 2 p.m? It'll be nice to catch up and relax."
That's a friendly and inviting way to make plans. Let's wrap up this section by discussing how to handle changes in plans. If plans need to be altered, how do you communicate that?
I'd say, "Hi everyone, just a quick update. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we need to change our plans. Instead of meeting at 3 p.m, let's shift it to 4 p.m. I apologise for any inconvenience this may cause. Please let me know if this new time works for you."
Clear communication is essential. Now let's dive into our vocabulary review. Here are 5 key words from today's discussion. Invitation, a request to attend an event. For example, I received an invitation to their engagement party. Accommodations, places where people stay, like hotels or rentals. For example, we need to book accommodations for our trip to the beach. Casual, relaxed and informal. For example, the brunch was very casual. Everyone just wore jeans and a t-shirt. Transportation, means of getting from one place to another, like cars or buses. For example, we need to arrange transportation for the group to the concert. Itinerary, a detailed plan or schedule of activities. For example, I've created an itinerary for our road trip, including stops and activities.
Practice incorporating these words into your daily conversations. They'll help you discuss events and plans more effectively.
Now let's move on to our grammar lesson. Today's focus is on past simple versus present perfect.
Let's begin with the past simple. We use it to describe actions that happened at a specific time in the past. For example, I attended a wedding last month. This tells us about a completed action with a clear time reference.
Exactly. The past simple is for actions that are finished, and often involve specific time expressions like yesterday, last week, or in 2010.
Here are more examples of the past simple. They visited the museum last summer. She completed her project 2 days ago.
Now, let's discuss the present perfect. This tense is used to talk about actions that have relevance to the present or that occurred at an unspecified time. For example, I have visited the museum. This means you have that experience, but the exact time is not important.
Right. The present perfect is often used with time expressions like ever, never, already, and yet.
Here are more examples of the present perfect. I have traveled to many countries. The exact time isn't specified. The focus is on the experience. She has already finished her book. The action has relevance to the present moment.
Let's compare these tenses with more examples. Past simple. He graduated from college in 2015. Specific time. Present perfect. He has graduated from college. The action has happened at an unspecified time and is relevant now.
Remember, the past simple describes actions that are completed and happened at a specific time, while the present perfect connects past actions to the present.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you found this discussion on invitations, plans, and grammar helpful. Keep practicing and incorporating these elements into your English conversations.
Thanks for joining us today. We're looking forward to hearing your thoughts and seeing your examples on social media.
See you next time.
Bye for now.